what's going on, people? Um, Fellow YouTubers, fellow subscribers. Yo, hey, shouts out to everybody who subscribes to me. I don't have like fucking 1,000 shit like subscribers and shit, but yo, for those of you who have subscribed, I extremely appreciate it. And for those of you who have reached out to me on social networks, yo, y'all is tight. That's my slang. Y'all is tight. But anywho, before I go far left and far right and all over and around the topic I'm actually going to be talking about, let's get to this topic. So I'm going to be answering a question that I got. So this question comes from Young Specs. Shouts out to Young Specs. I see you, playa. I believe I got you on Twitter. Yeah, so keep doing your thing, man. I like the name, Young Specs. Young Specs. Basically, this question is this. Hey, I've been DJing for a while now, and I'm a youngin'. Do you think you could make a video on how to manage the price on booking based on the hours or the amount of equipment you have to take? No problem. Okay, now you're a youngin'. I see from your profile picture that you're on a mixed track. How's that treating you, playa? I hope you're putting some work into it. But okay, so you want to know how to fucking charge, right? That's basically what you want to know. And excuse my language. I'm sorry if I cuss a lot and things like this, but I don't write down, things I'm gonna say, and I don't have points. I just talk. As simple as that. So this is how I would do it. So you say you're a youngin'. Don't let now. Hold on. It depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to do a mobile gig? Quinceañera, a 50th birthday party, family party, whatnot, or a club. Now, I don't know if you're 18 and over, so I'm gonna assume that you're trying to charge for mobile gigs. So it goes like this. If I was you, don't let the fact that you're young make your price drop. If you're confident in your abilities, price to what you feel you are worth. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to a mobile gig, you're selling a service, so you have to be extremely professional. You know what I'm saying? You might be young, and they might be like, this is a kid. But if you sell yourself as you know what you're doing, you know how to give them a good time, then why sell yourself short and be, oh, well, I'll charge $30 an hour because all these other DJs charge $80, but I'm young, I'm trying to get experience. Now, I understand where you're trying to go with that. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get experience, if I was you, go with an older DJ or meet up with some homies that have been DJing parties like that for a while and making pretty decent money. Then you could get the experience that you need. Therefore, you could charge accordingly when you start doing your own gigs. Now, should you charge according to the gear that you take? It really depends. Now, when I was doing mobiles, this is what I would do. I would have different packages, different sound packages, sound and lighting packages. Now, I had, small setup, which was, of course, the cheapest. I had a medium setup, and then I have a large setup. Now, if you don't have, different setups you could take, if you say you have two 15s and that's it, then you have to charge accordingly. Now, I'll tell you this from what I've seen. Mexicans always like bigger, huge speakers and stuff like this. I'm not being racist. It's just, it's just how it is. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it as well. Especially a lot of those guys who, are big into powered speakers like I was, not so much no more, but I always showed up, with smaller speakers that weren't duals and weren't huge 18s. And they would look at me like, dude, like, it's not going to be that loud. But, at the end of the night, they'd be like, oh, it was. So, I look at it like this. If, say you only got two 15s, man, charge what you feel you're worth. Look around at what other DJs are charging. Now, you also have to take in your expenses. At the end of the day, this is a business. You're trying to make money, right? And you want to make a profit. Now, if you don't have a truck to take this, or you have to rent sound from a friend to take this, you have to keep that in mind. So say like this. I'm not saying this is actually what you should charge, but say the gig is $200 complete. 5 hours, $200. I don't know how much that is. Whatever you take down on deposit, whatever, right? Now you have to rent sound from a friend. Say you tell them, oh, dude, I need this sound. Whoop de whoop de whoop, whatever. I'll give you $80 for it. I'll shoot you $80 for it. So that only leaves you with $120. Now if you don't have a truck to take the sound, you're gonna find that, pay for gas. Now if you take a roadie, if you're generous, you're gonna shoot them some money at the end of the night. So if you think about it, when you walk away with $100, a little bit less, a little bit more, depending on your situation. But charge accordingly. Do a contract. There's plenty of contracts online that you could get, that are very simple, very straightforward, and very easy for the customer to understand, and they don't feel like they're getting, the worst end out of it. It's very equal on both sides. It protects you as well as protects them. And take a deposit. I can't tell you how many times early in my mobile DJ career that I didn't take a deposit. It was all just by, a handshake and a word of mouth. And 2 days before, the day of, hey, we're not going to have the party no more, blah, blah, sorry. And, I turned down other gigs because I had said I was booked that day. So take a deposit. You could probably just get a DJ contract online, and, it'll already have, the deposit things on there. And, you can edit it according to your needs. Now, pricing, say, you're going to go on Craigslist and you're going to find a bunch of DJs that are, like $30 DJs, $20 DJs. And, I don't hate on them because I can respect the hustle. They're just trying to get on. They're just trying to make money. If you know a lot of these guys aren't doing it because they're intentionally to take business from other DJs. Well, yeah, I guess you could say that, but they're not doing it. They don't mean bad. They're just trying to make money. A lot of the guys I have met, that we're doing that, we're in tougher situations than I am, just trying to get on, trying to get business, just trying to grow. So there's no shame in that, but in a way that's, the wronger way to go about it. If you don't have the most lights, if you don't have the biggest sound, the best sound, the most sound, whatever you do have, make sure it looks professional. You carry yourself very professional. You show up professional, you speak professional, you're confident, and I guarantee you, that you'll get what you ask for. Now, don't look at these companies that are doing uplighting and huge sound systems and have extremely, great presentation and fucking have a career for however long, and they're charging like $1,000 or whatever for like however many hours. Don't look at that and be like, oh, I'm gonna charge $1,000. You know what I mean? Like, it's shit. If they, what's the worst they could say? If they say no, then they say no. If they say yeah, oh my god, you just fucking pulled a miracle out your ass. But charge accordingly. It also depends to your area, man. Different areas charge different things. And you don't want to settle for less. You don't want to be that dude that's charging $20 an hour, $15 an hour, or even for free, in a mobile DJ. At the end of the day, you need to make some money, because I see you're on a mix track, right? I don't see what kind of computer you have. Let me see if I can zoom in. I can't really tell, but I'm sure you don't want to be on a mix track forever, right? You know what I mean? So this is, in order to upgrade gear, you got to make money, man. And why not make money doing something you like to do? So charge accordingly. Look around. Call other people, other DJs, and don't call them and tell them. It's gonna sound fucked up to say. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's gonna sound fucked up, and some of you guys might be like, "Damn, Andy, you're fucking a bitch." But call other people. Don't tell them, hey, I'm a DJ, blah, blah. Tell them, hey, ask them a simple question. How much would you charge? I have a quinceañera coming up fucking 2 months from now. 6 hours, this and this and that. Call around, see what people's rates are. You know what I'm saying? You look at what they have. Look at their, reputation. Look at why they can get that much and why people will pay that, and then look at what you have and what you could bring to the table, and then charge accordingly. At the end of the day, people are going to book you if you're confident, if you make them believe in you. It doesn't matter if you have the worst equipment ever. But if you could rock a party, that's all that matters. You're gonna keep getting booked. Don't look at it as, oh, I just got this one party, you know, it's whatever. It's a 50th birthday party. You gotta go into every single thing that you book with the mindset of, I can get more gigs from this. I can't tell you how many times I've got gigs from gigs. As simple as that. For a long time, I told people I was fucking I specialized in Sweet 16s because I was doing so many of them. You know, it all started with one. Then I would get two from that one, and then I would get another one, and then I'd get another one. You know, you gotta look at it like that. You want to do good. I know there's been some times, and I'm sure some other DJs can, you know, I mean, fucking relate to me on this one, but you're having a bad gig. Things are going wrong. You know, you having drunk uncles bug the shit out of you. You're having women bug the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? You're getting all these, you know, it's just dumb requests. You're in a bad mood, and you're trying to keep it together, and you just want to say, you know what, fuck this gig. I got 2 hours left. I'm just going to ride it out. I'm going to get my money. I'm going to go home. Right? I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in that situation or felt like that. You know, but I know I have a couple times. You gotta stop yourself and think, man, what the fuck am I thinking? Let me get it together. Keep my smile on. And fuck it, if I don't get no gigs from this gig, oh well. But you don't want to end off like that, because who knows, they might call you later on in the road and be like, hey, you know, we'd like to book you, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, it goes like that. As far as clubs, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, clubs, especially for a young cat coming in, if you could get money, go for it. If I was you, push to get money. You're gonna meet a lot of dudes, a lot of shaky promoters, a lot of, you know, DJs that bring in guest DJs, you know, for free, and they're gonna give you this excuse, well, this other person would do it for free, blah blah blah, this and that. It's really on how you want to go with it. I advise not to DJ for free and to try to build your fame up. I can understand where you're going for, but if you build up enough skills and enough following, then you should be paid for what you put into it. That's the way I see it. So yeah, man. In clubs, watch out, because that's a Shark Tank. You know what I mean? There's a lot of free J's out there, but when it comes to mobiles, man, it's a business. Think about your expenses. Think about what you have to pay, you know, in order to get gear there. If you have to rent out gear, if you have to borrow a truck, if you have to do this, if you have to take somebody with you. But I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to a mobile, do the best you could do. And even if it's not the greatest, you know what I mean? Even if you don't have every single song that they request, do your best, man. Okay, you're building experience. You know what I mean? So, there's nothing wrong with that. You're going to have some nights that are just bad, dude. You know what I mean? Maybe not every DJ's had, you know, bad nights. I know I have, dude. I've had some fucking horrible mobile gigs with super tough crowd and just stupid, you know? But I got through it, man, and I learned from it. And, you know, I became better from it. So, yeah, man, best of luck to you, and I hope I answered your question as good as I could. I know it's a super long video, and I apologize. I kind of just started ranting off, but that's the best answer I could give you, man. So just do your research and charge what you feel you are worth. You know what I mean? So I hope you appreciate it, man. You know, go ahead, people, leave comments, questions, whatever. You know what I mean? As always, you can catch me on my social networks. Links are in the description. I got new videos coming soon. So, yeah, check y'all out.